All right, you know what? I forgot to mention what happens if you're not within spec. So let's go ahead and let's put this back in there. Let's just rest that right there so you guys can get an idea of what this looks like, okay? So let's go ahead and just bolt it in for a few seconds. You know, I'm not gonna measure it anymore, but we already took our measurements. We're at 4 thousandths run out on the crank. We're within spec. So there is a possibility you'll probably be over that 5,000 run out, the 5,000s run out. So let's say your run out, you know, shoots over to 8, maybe even 10. Harley has recently changed their specs. Now you could have up to 12,000 run out on your bike and it won't be covered under warranty. Now I posted a video on TikTok, of course, a bike with 800 miles with 8,000 run out, and you're probably wondering what happens now. I bought the chest kit, the plate. I bought the plate. You know, what happens if I go ahead and install it, even when it's not within spec? Nobody talks about this in any of the installs. So what happens if you install, I mean, you could install it, all right? You can definitely install your plate, even if it isn't within 5,000ths run out. It will install and it will run for maybe 10,000 miles, maybe 20,000 miles. We really don't know. If you're installing the plate and it's not within spec, something's got to give, all right? Something's got to give. It's either going to be your flywheel or the chest kit itself. Something's got to give. Something's going to break. Something's going to give. So it could be the chest kit. When you do install it, that might give out. You'll probably break that. The pump, you know, something in the pump could possibly break, or worse, your flywheel can give out, and then you'll have to do a complete overhaul of your bottom end. But if you're not within spec, then you could use your stock chest kit, your stock oil pump, your stock plate, your OEM. You can use that, you know. So unfortunately, you'll have to sell your SNS or your upgrade plate. If you wanted to, you could change out your flywheel, but that's a whole different project. All right, we're talking about a significant overhaul of the bike just so you could put that chest kit. I would say if you're not doing anything special as far as, you know, a big 131 or 135 or, you know, something massive, then if you're keeping it down to just a stage 2, you know, just use your OEM your OEM plate and your OEM pump. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to use the SNS. So this one, of course, I already measured it. It's 4 thousandths. So we're within the spec of SNS, and if you're using fueling, then you're within spec. But unfortunately, if it's over that 6,000, 7,000ths, you could use your stock OEM. Now, before we finish on that thought, if you have a 2017, 2018, 2019, then you should stop. All right, don't use that oil pump. Don't use that. You will have to go to your dealership or try to locate somebody that has the 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023 oil pump. You need to have the new oil pump, or you will have something issues if you use the 2017, 2018, 2019 pump. There's going to be some major issues if you reuse your old pump. So you have to have the new Harley-Davidson OEM, and I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so this is the 2020 and newer oil pump. Now, the way you could, tell is this little gasket here. So this gasket, this is what prevents the sumping on your Milwaukee 8. All right, if you see your pump and it's flat right here, you have the old version, and that one's going to give you some issues. It's going to give you sumping. Don't put that in. Go to a performance shop, someone a shop that works on these bikes. I'm almost certain they will have one of these oil pumps laying around. You can visit that shop and just buy it off of them, or you could go to your dealership and buy a new pump with the gasket. So I would just say, go to a performance shop or call a performance shop, ask them if they have a pump laying around. I'm almost certain they will. If not, go to your dealership and buy it. But as far as, you know, within my spec, we are safe. We are on the clear to go ahead and proceed to install the new plate. So later.